Wow, I'm impressed. Well, I mean, I'm not really impressed, but it should be working anyway, but it's finally working. You see, I'm loading into the Pro-Am, and I ended up creating a team, the North Carolina A&T State University Aggies out of Greensboro, North Carolina, man. That's the school that I actually went to, so I was like, why don't I create them here on the Pro-Am? And you see two of my teammates there. One's the 5, one's the 3. I'm rocking out as the 4. Shout out to my man, Air Philly. We don't really have that many people here, but hey, we got to do better here in the Corbett Sports Center. If you live in North Carolina, if you went to A&T, you know exactly what I'm talking about, throwing it up. Get Trey Ball foul. But I got a little story to tell you. So, like I was saying, I ended up going to A&T State University. My intentions on going there, I really wanted to be on drumline because I was on drumline in high school. I went to Eastern Wayne High in Greensboro, North Carolina. Look at Air Philly dunking it. I couldn't get my man Air Jones, so I had to settle for Air Philly, you know, but he's a baller. Hey, not taking anything away from Air Philly. Look at him finding me cutting. So I was on drumline in high school at Eastern Wayne High in Goldsboro. I was the leader of the bass drum, Joe. I was the first bass. I ended up doing it my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So like senior year, it was crazy. We went on a lot of trips and all that stuff. So the reason I wanted to go to A&T really was because I really wanted to be on drumline. They have like one of the best in the nation. You know, their band is awesome, and I love seeing them. I actually saw them homecoming this past weekend, and they were doing their thing. So I wanted to go there to play in the drumline, and that was like my number one plan. That was the only reason I wanted to go to A&T, and I heard about the women. Hey, I'm not going to talk about the women there, but so my parents were like, we don't know if you should be on drumline your freshman year. You know, you might start slacking in school. It's a big change already going to college, living in the dorm. So I was mad. I'm like, I cannot believe y'all ain't going to let me be on drumline. That's the only reason I wanted to come here, to be honest. So I ended up not being on drumline. Now, my friend that was on drumline with me in high school, we were roommates my freshman year, and he was on drumline. So I was really mad. I'm like, man, DJ is going to be on drumline, but not me. I was mad. I was like, really, though? So he was on drumline, and they practice you hard. I am telling you, folks. He used to come back to the room at like 3, 4 a.m. He was hurting, limping, bruised up, you know what I mean? And it was tough. We both had 8 o'clock classes, and he was coming in all late and not going to class and stuff. So he definitely ended up dropping out. And I had to thank my parents. I was like, you know, that could have been me. I would have dropped out of school and not known what in the world I was going to do because I wanted to be on drumline, you know. So I'm kind of glad I wasn't, even though in high school it was so much fun. So I know being on the A&T drumline would have been 100 times better. You're basically celebrities, folks. And we were pretty popular in high school because our drumline was great, you know. We used to get more publicity than the football team. But now, speaking of the Corbett Sports Center, I know you might not know this, but when I was there, when I went to A&T, we used to go to the basketball games, right? And look at my teammate. He kept on turning the ball over. He was acting crazy, taking bad shots. I had to end up saying something to him. You're going to see that in a minute. Because, look, they were starting to take off on us. But when I was at A&T, and by the way, the logo came out really light. And look, I was wide open in the paint and he missed the dunk. You see what I'm talking about? But the logo came out really light. When I uploaded it, it was supposed to be like a darker, you know, if you know what the Aggies look like, you know what our colors are, like dark navy and gold, but it looks yellow. So you see, look, I'm going down to my teammate. Look at me. But like I was saying, at the Corbett Sports Center, you know how they do like the top 10 hardest places to play? Folks, Corbett was in the top 10. We were in the top 10 as the hardest places to play. Up there with Cameron Indoor Stadium. We were up there with all of those. Can you believe that? And yo, it used to be hyped when I say hyped, it used to be hyped. Like we would have, we had this section, like, you know, kind of like the Cameron Crazies. We had a section where students were going ham. Absolutely going ham. And like the opposing team, they would be all mad because we would be picking on them. We would be making them mad, throwing it up, yak them. I'm making that three. We were making our comeback after I told old buddy to pass, you know. But it was crazy. The games used to be hype. They were definitely a lot better than the football games because we were more competitive. I think we ended up making it to the NCAA tournament one of those years. But we had some guys out there. They were competitive. They were out there hooping, shooting threes, doing I thought some of them dudes were going to go to the NBA, but I don't think they did. They might have ended up, you know, playing overseas. But it was a crazy experience. If you ever have the opportunity to go to college, definitely do. And my school wasn't even like one of the big ones, you know. So I could only imagine how crazy it would be like at North Carolina, Duke, Ohio State, Kentucky, you know, all those schools that are big in basketball. But we were in the top 10 of the hardest places to play. I'm getting the and one. So it was insane. I used to love going to the basketball games. I used to look forward to them. And it was pretty much included in our tuition. So all we had to do was show our student ID to get in, you know. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to fix that logo. I kind of did the Corbett Sports Center similar to how it is in real life. I did the best that I could, you know. So, you know, you're still limited on some things you can do. But they give you a lot of customization options. Speaking of that, about the uniforms, I'm not sure exactly why you cannot make an away uniform on here. Why can I only have the option to make one uniform on the Pro-Am? Do you have to unlock the ability? Look at my man Air Philly tying the game. I'm not sure if you have to unlock that ability or something, but I am only able to use one uniform. And I know on my team you can use two. I get the steal, but my teammate is blocked. This is clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. Let me talk about the gameplay now. Oh, look at him. He's taking a three. But he missed it, and I grabbed the rebound. I need 2 assists. Well, make it 1. My man Air Philly doing his thing. I need 1 assist for a triple-double. Will I get that here? We have under 2 minutes to go in the paint. That guy was killing it. That guy was a beast. I'm not even going to lie. Their center was absolutely beasting. And look at them taking a bad shot. I get the rebound. I see Air Philly. Chair picking, and he's giving me a triple-double. The crowd was going ham. They were having a blast. The top 10 hardest places to play. Air Philly. Oh, but he missed the 3. Check that out. So we're up by 2. There's only 25 seconds to double team. He's throwing it out of bounds. Turnover. Back to the Aggies. So look, I'm calling for the ball. My man Air Philly, he's trying to run out the time. They're not fouling him. Look, they're not fouling him. They're trying to double team him, and he gives it right back. Oh my gosh. I was so nervous that they were going to bang a 3 right here. Look at him. Look, trying to play defense. Oh, he's outside for the 3 and the win, but he missed it. And we're going to walk out of here with a W. What a game. And we're about to get our dance on. And as always, folks, that man.